Hey Laughter Tribe, welcome back to my channel. Thought I'd sneak in a quick video this morning. It's summertime, kids are sleeping. And just share some stuff that was on my heart. And really just thinking about parenting. And so whether you're a mother or not a mother yet, this is something for you to think about. It's something I pray about all the time. Like, God, help me not to parent from trauma. Because like if you look and you look at people, you look at families, and you'll see, generational curses, you'll see negative cycles, and you wonder, why does this certain thing keep passing down? Why does this thing keep happening? Why are all of them alcoholics? Why have all of them been in abusive relationships? Why? When you come down to the heart of the matter, it's trauma that has not been addressed, trauma that's not been healed, trauma that's been swept under the rug. And so really, if you don't heal it, you're going to continue to deal with it. Whatever you don't heal, you must continue to deal with. Think about it, somebody who has a broken leg, you know what I mean? If that leg doesn't heal, it's going to keep being broken. It might heal the wrong way. And so they'll always have that issue. Whatever does not heal, you will continue to deal with. And as I'm a Christian, so I see everything from that perspective. God is my everything. Without him, Bible says, without him, we can do nothing. And so I look at my past. I look at my mom's past. I look at her mom, and there is a history of, abusive relationships. There's a history of divorce or just not being married. My mom was never married, of single parenting. And so I look at that, and this is not just a blame thing. This is not a blame thing. This is like a self-reflective thing. Because we have to stop putting our futures, our destiny, and our own lives in other people's hands. You have to get to the point where you love yourself so much, where you're so invested in yourself. And the thing is, we'll invest ourselves in relationships, like 100. Like when we're invested, We give everything. We overlook the red flags. We just love that person unconditionally until we can't love them anymore and they're hurting us. And that's why I talk so much about relationships, because relationships are important and they will impact every part of your life, especially for women. Because women, we have a lot to lose. Everybody does, come on now. But when it comes to women, like, you have to have children. Your body is going to change. A lot of women who get divorced or single parents, they live in poverty. We're not going to deny these facts. And still a lot of places, women are not paid as much as men, or don't produce as much as men. And then we're not saying all, because we already know in 2022 women are getting it, women are millionaires. But I'm just saying, like, regular, everyday, average, women still face a lot of different things. We have to deal with the stigma of being a single mom. Dads don't have to deal with that usually, you know what I mean? If they're in their child's life at all, they're, applauded, even if they're not great dads. So there's a lot that women have to deal with. So I hope you can hear me. I'm kind of trying to whisper. The kids are asleep. But you have to deal with that trauma. And when I think of not parenting from trauma, I have to pray daily. Lord, help me not to operate from a place of trauma. Help me to be sensitive to know when I am, so I can know how to manage that and deal with it. And it's a work in progress. Don't be hard on yourself. If you know what your triggers are, you know what irks you, what gets you upset, what makes you feel uncomfortable, heal that, Go to therapy. I go to therapy once a week, and right now we're doing phone sessions. You don't got to leave anywhere. It's so important. And it helps you realize your own thinking process. It helps you realize the patterns that you may be stuck in the way that you're seeing things, and where you're not even giving yourself credit for. So realize that if you're watching this video, that you're doing great already. You're seeking wisdom, you're seeking healing, you're seeking growth, and that is amazing. I'm so proud of you. Many of you don't have someone to look at you and say, you're doing great. I'm proud of you. And I want to say that. I'm going to be your big sister, your auntie, whatever you need, your mentor. I'm so proud of you. Look at you healing. Look at you growing. Look at you getting knowledge. You could be sitting there, just being stuck a lot. How many people are just happy where they are? And they're miserable people. You know that they need to grow, but they are content. They will fight for their dysfunction, like literally. You know what I'm talking about if you grew up with dysfunctional people. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm talking about. They will fight for this dysfunction. They will fight to remain the same. They will argue you to the cows come home, to stay in the dysfunction because they don't want to heal. It's too painful. It's too painful to look at the reality of who they are, who they've become. But if you're watching this, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because you're healing, you're growing, and you're desiring knowledge. And I just want to tell you that it's a work in progress every day. And if you get up and you're determined, bugs around, sorry. If you're determined to do, to try, then you're doing great. Don't be hard on yourself. If you come from trauma and you're healing, you can be so hard on yourself. If you come from, toxicity and being mistreated, rejected, all that, you will be so hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you're single parenting or parenting your children, you're doing great. How many parents didn't stay? How many parents said, this is too much, I'm not doing this? You're doing amazing. But so one of the ways that I am self-aware is just, I know my triggers. I know the things that I've dealt with. I know the things that kind of irk me. So I have to be mindful of that. And I'm just, trying to be more patient with my children, patient with myself. And so I try not to respond just so quickly to everything. I have to, sometimes visibly, I'm like doing that in front of my kids because I know I'm angry. I don't want to respond in anger. I don't want to respond and just flip into the first thing that comes to my mind because that's not thinking. And I'm going to regret that decision. I'm going to think about what I'm doing, think about maybe you go cool off in the room. I'm going to go cool off and let's talk about it later. Or maybe just go straight to your room, whatever. But just be conscious of your triggers, that you're not parenting from trauma. And so one way that you will know is if you're yelling. Every response you have to your child is yelling. And being a single mom, it can be overwhelming, having 7 children all day asking you for stuff. And they have needs, so they're asking you for stuff. But it can be overwhelming, so I have to pace myself. Like, mommy, not right now. Or if mommy doesn't answer you, it's because mommy just needs a break right now, okay? So realizing when you're angry, when you need a breather, when you need more time for yourself, how to schedule more time for yourself in your own day, making room for yourself. So when you're easily irritated, that's your could be operating from trauma. Not always. You could be tired, you could be hungry. So check on yourself. Take care of yourself. This is why self-care is so important. Self-care is so important, period. Because if you don't take care of you, who will? It's likely, maybe you have someone in your life who does take care of you. That's great. But the number one person's job, I hope I'm saying that right. It's early in the morning, guys. The number one person's job, I know I'm not saying that right. Whose job is to take care of you? Let's say it like that. It's your job to take care of you. It's your job to, schedule that time for yourself. And right here, this is a little bit of my self-care. My kids are sleeping. There's a fly flying around my head. But my kids are sleeping. I'm helping. I know I'm helping other women heal, people heal. This is self-care for me. The sun's out shining. It's quiet. I don't have to worry about anybody calling me, needing me for anything. This is like a self-care moment. It's quiet and peaceful. I'm enjoying the sun's rays. I'm listening to the sound of the trees. And I'm in the moment. And that's one thing of healing that I've learned from my therapist, of being present in the moment, even if it's just a second. Close your eyes. Do it now. Close your eyes. What do you hear? I hear the birds and the sound of the wind blowing through the trees. What do you feel? Right now I feel the sun warm on my skin and the slight breeze of the wind. I feel my hair on my shoulders. And what do you, I also feel my feet grounded. One of my feet is grounded on the ground, on the cement. And it feels very secure and very safe. So this is something you can do with yourself daily, just to check in, to calm down, to center, refocus. But don't parent from trauma, and you will know, like I said, when you're being frustrated, when you're irritated all the time, when you're overreacting to things. Go to therapy. Your therapist will help you to find out what your experiences are, what your triggers are, and to help you recenter, refocus, and get the right mindset about things. So don't be hard on yourself. Um, don't condemn yourself. Get the help you need. You know, we're all learning, we're all healing, we're all growing. And one thing I learned is that you can create your own tribe. Like, even if you don't have the family or the friends that you think that you need, like, you can create the tribe that you need. My therapist is part of my tribe, okay? You guys, this community, the Laughter Tribe, is a part of my tribe, you know, where I can help other women, mentor other women, and find healing, because it's so important. It's so vital to every part of your life. When you're healing, when you know you're healing, when you know you're getting better. And, you know, another thing is take, small steps. Don't try to change everything. That's me. I'm like, I'm ready to change. I'm going to change everything. And then it doesn't work because you're trying to do too much. Take one little step. Drink that extra water today. Go for that walk. You know what I mean? Smile a little more. Be more intentional about your day, about your schedule. Get a little bit more rest. Go to bed 5 minutes earlier. Shut off your phone 10 minutes before you usually would. And just do those little things, and you're going to feel 1,000,000 times better. 1,000,000 times better. But y'all, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my content to get out more. I'm trying to reach more people with love and healing. Self-love is everything. Love yourself. You haven't sung that in a long time. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Girl, why you tripping? Love yourself again. I know you played the fool. Girl, I played it too. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. Y'all, don't forget, I'm an author. I'm a publisher. I help people publish their books, self-publish their books. You can go to crystallaughter.org. It's still a work in progress. I'm almost caught all the way up the way I want to be, but I gotta finish this stuff for the book publishing so people can start. Be quiet. All up in my business. All up in my conversation. Like, no. Anyway. I'm gonna have that up definitely before the end of the week, everything. But you can go on there, look at my story, look at my publishing company, For Trade Publishing Company. I'm gonna put more details about how that came to be, the origins behind that. But yeah, I help people become authors. I have Crystal Laughter Academy. I have online courses of healing and helping people publish their books. So yeah, check it out. I'm on Instagram, and I love you guys, okay? I love you. You're not alone. Put some hearts in the comments, and I will comment on your comments. And I love you guys. If you have any questions, any videos, suggestions, or ideas, go and put it there. And I will see you next time.